Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to math. It's lesson 2-8, Picturing Division Part 1. So this will be our last math lesson of the week, and it is Part 1 of Lesson 2-8. And it's not going to be quite as long as the other lessons because the expectation is you're going to work on some problems by yourself on your own. And then on Monday, when we do Part 2, we're going to be looking at the same problems that you're working on today, and we'll be thinking about what you did to solve those. But first, we're going to do a little practice of skip counting. We're going to count forward by fives. We're going to start at 25 and end at 55. Count with me: 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And let's skip count back by tens. Start at 70 and end at 20. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Stop. Okay. Let's skip count forward by twos from 20 to 48. 20, 22, 24, 26. I can't hear you. 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. Stop. Let's count back. Skip count back by fives. Start at 60 and at 20. 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Nice job. Skip count forward twos from 46 to 66, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66. Stop. Skip count back by twos, starting at 46 and going to 28, 46, 44, 42, 40, 38, 36, 34, 32, 30, 28. Stop. Good job. All right. Here's a problem that it says at the end, it says share your drawing with the partner, but maybe you can share it with somebody at home. Here's the problem. We're going to solve the problem again. You're going to use drawings, numbers, and words to show your thinking. So again, remember, when in doubt, draw it out. Leah and Matthew share 14 pennies equally. How many pennies does each child get? Well, let's look at that problem. Let's read it again, see what we know. Leah and Matthew share 14 pennies equally. So that's telling me that they're going to get the same amount because equal means the same. How many pennies does each child get? Now, if you are at home, this could be a really easy cheesy problem because I bet somewhere in your room, in your super secret change hiding spot, you might have some pennies. Run and go get 14 pennies and come back. Okay, so you've got those 14 pennies. Leah and Matthew, two people, two groups. Separate your pennies if you have them into two equal groups. Or here's Leah, here's Matthew. Give each of them 1 penny until you get to 14. I'm going to use tally marks because it's nice and neat and tidy and then easier to count in the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stop. Now, how many pennies did both Leah and Matthew get? 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. They each got 7 pennies. Excuse me. Now, the directions say use drawings. I did. It says you could use numbers and words also to show your thinking. So if I was going to do it in numbers, and I already knew that 7 14 divided into two groups is 7. I could think 7 plus 7 equals 14. Or 14 divided by in two equal groups is 7. So you could use numbers too. Hey, I used a division sign. I just want to point this out really quick. So this is a division sign. Did you know that this is also a division sign? So if I write my problem 14 divided by 2, that's what that says. 14, and this bracket means division. 14 divided by 2. And then I would write my answer on top of that. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 14 divided by 2 is 7. Okay, Mrs. Flory, get back to the lesson. So I want you to turn to page 50. And guess what? It's the same problem that we just solved. So page 50 is already done. Maybe you did it in your notebook. Maybe you did it on a whiteboard. Maybe you just used your pennies in front of you. But you can rewrite it on page 50 if you want to, but you don't really have to since I kind of messed that up. But anyway, this paper. You should have this. It should have been sent home. If you don't have it, then you can go ahead and print it off or just read the problem and answer them. I'm going to read the problems to you. It says, solve each problem, use pictures and words to show your thinking. There are 20 children in art class. If 4 children can sit at each table, how many tables do they need? The second problem. There are 20 children in music class. If 6 children can sit at each table, how many tables do they need? That's all I'm going to do today. Your task. Answer those 2 problems the best you can. Solve them. Moms or dads could help you by rereading the problem, helping you understand the information that's in the problem. Maybe you could underline the information in the problem. And then I just want you to try it. Try answering number 1 and 2. Don't look at it and say, yeah, I don't get it. Read it. Read it once. Read it twice. Read it 600 times if you have to. And when in doubt, draw it out. Draw a picture to help you solve those 2 problems the best that you can. And then on Monday, we're going to review and look at these problems again and see what you came up with for an answer. And we're going to discuss different strategies to use, different ways you can draw it out. Good luck. I told you today was going to be a short one, but spend some time on these problems. Use your time wisely. Have a good day.